The murderers here would love to rant and rave, crouching in the dugout of his grave, without a rifle or ammunition, like a dog howling endlessly, staring at ceilings with vacant eyes, hardening tongues for coming years, laughing, bouncing asses, down new stretches of freeways, clenching fists sends to distant graves, as a bayonet writes on human skin. Feeding in hidden places, rootless in the world of no tenderness, created by my own flesh, sentenced to hard shelling for life, lacking muscles like bad verse, knowing killers and con artists, all kinds of thieves are ready to rip off any small piece of reality, as blades go through and misses the bones of every thief traced in my path. I was always out of bounds, chewing up old facades, as pens turn into rifles, burning like crimson leaves. But I cannot break free from human skin, or from black shades that relive pain, alone in a protective cage, keeping me balanced in confidence, as a caress is a combat of footsteps sustained without the branching of arching arms. Countless times, disheartened and disappointed, heavy as guilt and memory decay, saving houses from fire, gnawing at stones in coffins and kisses, keeping time on the walls, with wooden arrows aimed, quivering, tongues and wounds twisted like Judas' vine, breaking me into pieces and grind me into sand, hearing great empty halls inside you. Walking alone like a falling star, an archangel hides its face like a dead man or an exile. Beneath folded wings where gargoyles hide and strange shadows follow a spinning wheel, where dead men sing amid the vineyards, stiffening bones like baptism. And now I live in a stranger's hands, the unfamiliar callus on forefingers, and I came out of pure curiosity. I walk out to see my body, walking unfettered and devouring landscapes of ripple gold stitched into our eyelids, where the broken dark torches wail like a tidal wave and smell like charred faces and burned huts, and winds scream voices of feet and torn breast, carrying dead men on their breast, and vines descend gently into sunlit plains, obscured by shapes of wings and angels, whose shields of prayer protect my feet toddling. Each dream is stitched like threads, dazed in deep resignation, as dawn thrives here in my breast, that I cannot contain my shadow, and my archangel profile dances with the ray of light that tumbles my hair with its fire, and its beauty is soundlessly vain, not echoing anyone's steps as my insides are turned away. The clock moves on running slow, where dried blood is history's hands, and the ageless roots of despair, where cold sweat of fear paralyzes my eyes, and I spell deepest fears of blood, where death has stolen motherlands, and where birds once nested in breast, and now stained blood breeded darkness, and feels the fresh mouth of death, and destiny never turns its back. I hold on to the last thread of sleep, pulling itself into the light through the dark blue eyes of morning, and I am not afraid to enter the shadow, crossing my hands over my breast, wanting to be placed in open earth, not seeking refuge for eternity. And I do not have a door to enter. And I hear history, with cruel laughter ringing. I'm torn by those who wander streets like tattered ghosts, and like children who are numbed in silence over tombstones and crosses, remembering names through flags in the wind. And the compass no longer urges me to distant places of well-loved shadows, unearthing anguish and putting mine to sleep, leaving me in the waters of heaven, and roots are keeping pace with me here.